Hi, I'm Marshall. I'm the owner of Going Gear, and I'm here in our store in Smyrna, Georgia. This is the quick and dirty review of the Klarus XT11S and XT11GT. All right, here we are with a couple of the new Klarus XT series lights, the XT11S and the XT11GT. The XT series, some of my favorite lights of all time. They're really well done, fantastic interface, well made, great lights, and these two are definitely the best yet. So the XT11S, you're at 1100 lumens on max output, 330 meters of beam distance. XT11GT is 2000 lumens on max output, 402 meters of beam distance. All right, both of these lights have built-in micro USB charging. You have the included micro USB cable, but you can obviously use any other one as well. So you just plug it there in the side, and that will light up red, and then it'll be green when it's done. They both come with batteries. You got a 2600 milliamp hour in the XT11S and a 3600 in the GT. It's a little bit higher capacity. You also got the higher output on there. The GT is slightly longer, so it's just a tiny bit longer than the S. They both have removable stainless steel bezels. So if you don't like the bezel on there, they have a nice feature of being able to remove it. And then you've got this aluminum lip under there, so the lens doesn't fall out like with most other lights on the market. The original batches of the 11S's did actually do that. They did not have that lip, so just keep that in mind. The newer batches, which is all we have in stock now, they all have that lip on there. They both have side switches, and they both have two rear switches. Now, there are different mode groups for these. We're going to use the 11S to show you the interface for it, but watch the extended version of this video if you want to see all the different mode groups, all the different things that this light can do. All right, basic operation. Lightly press that rear switch, that main switch for momentary. Click it all the way for constant on. Hit that side mode switch to switch between your different outputs. And just dumb, gross motor skills. You hit the end of that light, you're going to go straight into your max output. The side switch, tap that side switch. It's going to turn the light on. Keep on tapping. It'll cycle through your different outputs. Press and hold. It'll turn it off. Press and hold from off. It'll go straight into low. Double click, you've got strobe. Double click again, you've got SOS. Press and hold again, and it'll turn the light off. And then on the rear switch, from on or off, hit it, and it will go straight into strobe. Got a nice pocket clip on there, really well made. Type 3 hard anodizing, holds up to scratches really well. And you got this anti-roll ring or cigar grip ring. You can remove that if you don't want it. Other stuff that comes with it, you've got a nice holster. You have a lanyard, spare O-ring, and then a micro USB cable. All right, same interface, same packaging, same accessories and everything on both of these. The big difference that you're going to have is, in addition to that slightly longer length, you've got the Cree XPL High LED on the S. You've got a Cree XHP 35 High on the GT. And that's where you get your 1100 versus 2000 lumens, which you'll see better when we go outside. It's a little bit more concentrated beam on the S. Other than that, basically the same light. Let's go ahead and take them both outside, and we'll show you how they do outside. All right, we're outside with the Klarus XT11S and XT11GT. Let's go ahead and try them out. We're going to try out the 11S first. Tree right there is about 30 feet away. Dock house down there on the lake is about 100 feet away. We'll zoom in just so you can see how well that's lit up. Pretty concentrated beam, but it lights up a pretty wide area with just the spill. So you can see the spill itself is pretty bright. Lights up a nice wide area, and it lights it up well. You can see the spill alone is making it out to the dock house pretty darn well. Let me show you what the lower outputs look like. Obviously the lowest one's going to be for up close kind of illumination. Actually makes it out to that 30 foot away tree pretty well. All right, let's try out the 11GT. So there you can see a more intense hotspot and a wider hotspot. So it's lighting up a wider area with the hotspot with more intensity. We'll do them side by side. Actually, let me show you the lower outputs on that real quick. We'll zoom in. All right, let's do them side by side. So we'll have the 11GT over here and then the 11S, cycle them back and forth. So you can see not a massive difference in terms of the intensity, but you still do have that slight edge on the 11GT. So for me, the 11GT is definitely the way to go. I know a lot of people like the more concentrated beam like you get on the 11S. So totally a personal preference. Get the one that's best for you. So if you like these lights, you can get them from me at goinggear.com. As always, get going and start something. Thanks for watching. And if you want to see a much more in-depth version of this video, check out the extended version of this video. I go over everything way more in depth. And we go out to a longer distance as well.